can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still a no. But in Snezhnaya, or in a Fatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descent.
The third descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but...
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look, yes. The heavenly principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 visions result from that same system. So extrapolating from there, it's for those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique... It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains...
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire.
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wish. All I know is that, without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in but thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is...
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that.
Yes. Alen often spoke to me about wishes and desires. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to... No, never. Alen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. After Alen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, but when it came to my own structure, that's when Alen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found it.
No, she's nothing compared to what Alen was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core, keeping that gift hidden, wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then.
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted...
Okay, so go back then. What is that?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for...
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I...
Why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give a fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required. And
so you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing... Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium. Just in case the...
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alen wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you...
Seriously? They've been in there forever. The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters, I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? Oh, no, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastly, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you?
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Oh, yep. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but...
When she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't, like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll...
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and Citlali?
Huh? You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas. What? The 7th of the Fatui Harbingers? Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the Traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the Traveler, and I plan—
Wait, she's actually nice? It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Citlali. Just call me Citlali. That title makes me sound...
Well, Citlali, the Traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater
together? How often?
Not too often. We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my physical well-being, so she offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?